Breaking news. Wike sends anti-open grazing bill to State House of Assembly. The governors of the southern states have gone into the legal framework to ensure, that the ban on open grazing that starts in less than a month to go in the southern states of the country, herdsmen comply. And so on this ground, we've seen Delta State Governor gone ahead to give Fulani herdsmen land in all the 25 local government area of the states. When they first made the announcement that they were putting a ban on open grazing, it caused an uproar. The North said, for what? Why will you do that? Who's saying you? You want to ensure that the Fulanis do not have a land, blah, 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 blah. Long and short of it is that they had a second meeting of which they also said, you know what, for this thing to stand and for it to be a reality, we all have to do what we call the needful, put the legal framework in place. And so when it becomes a law, then it's a law. So the whole state house, I don't know if Imo State is doing anything because the governor of Imo State was not in both meetings and did not send a representative. So it's okay to infer that the governor of Imo State is not in line or in sync with whatever the governors of the southern states are doing. Geographically, he's situated around that axis or region. However, I don't think his mind is one with the southern governors. I may be wrong, but that's the vibe we're getting from Imo State Governor, the Supreme Court Governor. You know him, right? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. The governor of Rivers State, Newsom Wike, has sent the anti-grazing bill to the State House of Assembly for passage into law. The executive bill was read by the Speaker of the House, Ibn Ikoyi, for passing into law. In letter addressed to the House, the bill is prohibiting and is for the prohibition of open grazing of livestock and ranching administration bill 2021. It noted that this is in tenants with the communion reached when the southern governors met in Asaba, Delta State, to agree upon the best modalities to reduce the frequent clash between farmers and herders. September 1st, 2021 being the deadline for the comprehensive implementation of the agreement reached. The governor appealed to the lawmakers to give the bill accelerated hearing due to its significant nature. It is hoped that the bill will be passed into law, would settle the continuous issues of open grazing and improve the security situation in the states. States in the southwest region, states in the southern region of the country are endured to put in their House of House of Assembly to get the bill settled immediately so they can all get the ban on open grazing start September the 1st as agreed on their last meeting. So my people, this is what is happening. The governors are standing up to say, yes, we don't want this. This is what is happening. They've agreed. All the governors of the southern region, those who were in the meeting. And the discussion here is that they will abide by the rules. They will, everybody go to your state house of assembly and get them to work. Delta State has started, and it's such a shame. Previously to this time, Fulani herdsmen have what we call 7 local government area where they do their Fulani business, cattle business from. However, the governor of Delta State has gone ahead and given them lands in all the 25 local government area of Delta State, of which they have come back to the governor to say the land you gave us, the square meter is too small. We want more. They went ahead again and they've also gone to, there've been a fight saying that we are not Maiti Allah, we don't carry a weapon. Maiti Allahs are the ones who behave in that regards and that light. And the They should not see them as the same people. They do not intend to be the same people with Maitiala. The governor should give them more lands. And people are wondering, how did you get the governor of Delta State? Have you discussed with your people? Whose land are you going to be giving to them? They said no, that their business is doing well. What the governor wants to give them will not cater for a lot of places. They will not be able to, expand their territory and do well. But the governor should expand, increase the landscape he has already proposed to give them in the 25 local government area. I don't know what, I mean, the one for River State is yet to be passed into bill alongside others. We're waiting patiently to hear what will be happening in the coming couple of days with regards to the passing of the law in different states with regards to ban on open grazing. Like I was earlier reiterating, I don't know what the plans for Imo states. Imo Kwenu, we never hear your own because your governor now one guy we're supposed to know you're not supposed to date this political zone. Maybe it's supposed to date the other political zone. We don't know. Just making a joke. Anyway, the governor of Imo State or Imo House of Assembly, we don't know. Today is already third. Today's already the 3rd of August. Less than a month to go, the law should it should be enacted. But for the law to be enacted, the right things has to be in place. One, the law should have been passed. Two, everybody should be in sync. The whole of the region should be ready. So it is done together. It's not like everybody will migrate, for instance, from every other state and go and coagulate in Imo State. That will not just bring insecurity, a lot more will happen. So when they say for somebody to be advised to do the right thing, is very important. However, there are some persons, if within the 12, there was still a Judas. There was still somebody who was stealing the money. Okay, so within the 12, there was still that person. So we don't know who that person is, but when a couple of days, it will begin to unfold because it does not hide for too long. These are some of the things ongoing. When you look at it, the governors of the southern region, they've asked them to provide what we call a livestock area where they could tend after their stocks and do one or two things. These are some of the things that are coming out with regards to that. I believe other state governors are doing the needful, putting things in place. However, like we said, Imo State, why I hear from Imo State, nobody want to hear from me. We don't know, just joking anyway. So that's what it is at the moment. Other people are getting geared up, getting ready to get the motion rolling. September the 1st, the due day, it starts, but if you don't put your house in order, when others are sleeping in a well neat and clean house, your own house will be dirty. Leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.